Hi guys, I got this in an email today, and I can't include the link because I don't know where it came from, but I thought it was pretty interesting. I'm going to go through it slow so that you can read it as well if you decide to. Another bit of history: Obama's hidden birth certificate. Here it is, folks. This document we have been waiting for. Now what? Supreme Court, wildly circulated challenge to Obama's birthplace and to U.S. citizenship. Seems this is bound to arise again in the political diatribe of the coming year, whether we like it, believe it, or disbelieve it. General Hospital, Mombasa, Kenya, where Obama was born a few hours later at 7:21 p.m. on August 4th, 1961. What a sad day for the USA. 4 days later, his mother flew to Hawaii and registered his birth in Honolulu as a certificate of live birth, which omitted the place and hospital of birth. Well, 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 at last the real thing. Now what will happen? Whom do you believe? This man should be impeached now. If only someone in Congress or the Supreme Court will act on this. If these documents are as authentic as they certainly seem to be, Obama is not qualified to be our president, said at the White House. And here's a copy of it, which I tried to blow up, but it didn't really clear up very good. So I'll just carry on. Said at the White House illegally. This is what Obama has spent almost $2 million so far to hide. Close-up of the top of the document where you can plainly read his name, his parents' names, etc. Now, I try to show that here. And as you can see, everything is here. Barack Hussein Obama, all the information is here. There's a copy of the seal. So it's all here clearly. And okay, where was I? A British history buff was asked if he could find out who the colonial registrar was for Mombasa in 1961. After only a few minutes of research, he called back and said, Sir Edward F. Lavender. Note the same name near the bottom of the photo above. Sources say Kenya Armenian. Get out of here. Record 4667, Australian Library. Here is a close-up of the bottom of the document where you can read Coast, Province of Kenya, and the official signature by the Deputy Register. Now I have that as well here. I think it's this one. And this, pretty much shows it all again, that it appears to be legitimate. The above document is a certified copy of registration of birth, but below is a copy of the actual certificate of birth, the real deal, legal kind of certificate. The Mombasa Register of Births has testified that Obama's birth certificate from Coast Province General Hospital in Mombasa is genuine. This copy was obtained by Lucas Smith through the help of the Kenyan colonel. He recently got it directly from the Coast General Hospital in Mombasa, and here it is. And I'll show you that as well. And you can clearly see that, it certainly looks up to par. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. But I'll carry on. Note the footprint. The local Muslim imam of Mombasa named Barack with his Muslim middle name Hussein, so his official name on the certificate is Barack Hussein Obama II. The grandmother of Barack Hussein Obama Jr. reveals the story of his birth in Mombasa, Kenya, a seaport, after his mother suffered labor pains while swimming in the ocean in Mombasa. On August 4th, 1961, Obama's mother, father, and grandmother were attending a Muslim festival in Mombasa, Kenya. His mother has been refused entry to airplanes due to her 9 months pregnancy. It was a hot August day at the festival, so the Obamas went to the beach to cool off, and while swimming in the ocean, his mother experienced labor pains, so was rushed to the Coast Provincial General Hospital in Mombasa, Kenya, where Obama was born a few hours later at 7:21 on August 4th. 4 days later, his mother flew to Hawaii and registered his birth in Honolulu as a certificate of live birth, which omitted the place. Excuse me. Okay, where was I? 4 days later, his mother flew to Hawaii and registered his birth in Honolulu as a certificate of live birth, which omitted the place and hospital of birth. Letter from Kitia in Mombasa. I happen to be Kenyan. I was born 1 month before Obama at Mombasa Medical Center. I am a teacher here at the M.M. Shaw Primary School in Kenya. I compared my birth certificate to that one that has been put out by Tate's, and mine is exactly the same. I even have the same register and format. The type is identical. I am by nature a skeptical person. Oh, for God's sakes. I teach science here and challenge most things that cannot be proven. So I went to an official register today and pulled up the picture on the web. They magnified it and determined it to be authentic. There is even a plaque with Register Lavender's name on it, as he was a Brit and was in charge of the registrar's office from 1959 until January of '64. The reason of the date on the certificate says Republic of Kenya is that we were a republic when the copy of the original was made. I stress the word copy. My copy also has Republic of Kenya. So what you say is true about Kenya not being a republic at the time of Obama's birth. However, it was a republic when the copy was ordered. The birth certificate is genuine. It will be authenticated by a forensic auditor, and we are very proud Obama was born here. We have a shrine for him, and there are many people who remember his birth here as he had a white mother. They are being interviewed now by one of your media outlets. Fortunately, they even have pictures of his parents with him immediately after his birth at the Mombasa hospital, with the hospital in the background. It will be a proud day for us when it is proven that he was born here and a Kenyan became the most powerful man in the world. I encourage anyone to come here and visit. I will be happy to take you and show you the pictures at the hospital myself, as well as my document, and many others that are identical to what Tyaz posted. God bless Qatar. So, how much more proof do we need? Well, here it is. Lola Satora, Stanley Ann Durham Satora, baby Maya Satora, and 9-year-old Barry Satora. These I was unable to blow up to make any difference, so I don't know what the deal is here. This registration document was made available on January 24th, 2007 by the Franciscus Asia School in Jakarta, Indonesia, and shows the registration of Barack Obama under the name Barry Soetoro made by his stepfather, Lola Soetoro. Name Barry Soetoro, religion Islam, nationality Indonesian. How did this little Indonesian Muslim child, aka Barack Obama, get around the issue of nationality to become President of the United States of America? Part 2. In a move certain to fuel the debate over Obama's qualification for the presidency, the group Americans for Freedom of Information has released copies of President Obama's college transcripts from Occidental College. The transcript indicates that Obama, under the name Barry Soetoro, received financial aid as a foreign student from Indonesia while an undergraduate at the school. The transcript was released by Occidental College in compliance with the court order in the suit brought by the group to the Superior Court of California. The transcript shows that Obama applied for financial aid and was awarded a fellowship for foreign students from the Fulbright Foundation Scholarship Program. To qualify for this scholarship, a student must claim foreign citizenship. This document provides the smoking gun that many of Obama's detractors have been seeking, that he is not a natural-born citizen of the United States, necessary to be a president of these United States. Along with the evidence that he was first born in Kenya, here we see that there is no record of him ever applying for U.S. citizenship. Gary Creep of the United States Justice Foundation has released the results of their investigation of Obama campaign spending. This study estimates that Obama has spent upwards of $950,000 in campaign funds in the past year with 11 law firms in 12 states for legal resources to block disclosure of any of this personal record. Mr. Keep has indicated that the investigation is still ongoing, but the final report will be provided to the U.S. Attorney General Eric Holder. Mr. Holder has refused to comment on this matter. Let other folks know this news. The media won't. And vote him out in November. All right. Thanks. Sorry about the telephone. Bye. Now what will happen? Whom do you believe? This man should be impeached now. If only someone in Congress or the Supreme Court will act on this. If these documents are as authentic as they certainly seem to be, Obama is not qualified to be our president. Hi guys, I got this in an email today, and I can't include the link because I don't know where it came from, but I thought it was pretty interesting. I'm going to go through it slow so that you can read it as well, if you decide to. PM on August 4th, 1961. What a sad day for the USA. 4 days later, his mother flew to Hawaii and registered his birth in Honolulu as a certificate of live birth, which omitted the place and hospital of birth. Well, well, well. At last, the real thing. Another bit of history. Obama's hidden birth certificate. Here it is, folks. This document we have been waiting for. Now what? Supreme Court, wildly circulated challenge to Obama's birthplace and to U.S. citizenship. Seems this is bound to arise again in the political diatribe of the coming year, whether we like it, believe it, or disbelieve it. General Hospital, Mombasa, Kenya, where Obama was born a few hours later at 7:21